Mic wasn't working for some reason. Alright, so I guess I need to restart here. I was a bit late because of the Windows updates. I wanted to start this a bit earlier, I guess. See? This is final part, final arc, third arc of the Ivalice Return to Evil. Quote unquote 24-man raids, which is like not the hardcore raid, but like more casual, not more casual, but like more like side story-ish raids kind of thing. Yeah, I got my big bowl of spaghetti here. Get right onto it. Path of most resistance. I just got text. Gotta reply. Pretty a future trip. Worried look on Lena Murila suggests she bears grave tidings. Or not. So I think these don't have voice acting during the raid. I'm not sure, I don't remember. Greetings and salutations. I suppose you're wondering whether or not the good Genomes have finally determined where in the world our next adventure is to take us. As my friend, I think we're gonna do it together. Bad news, however. Well, my nature to be sensationalism is in my job description. Something about Alma as we keep worried. Continue our conversation on the Prima Vista. Right on this spaghetti. Pretty good. Pretty juicy. Juicy, moist spaghetti. Pilot. I think you can. Yeah, I remember you can go on the airship, even if you don't have anything related to assigned to go on it. Where exactly did Hamza and his fellowship journey next? I'm not planning on summoning you for another several turns of the sun. Did expect a tad more discretion. Alma, as of late, been experiencing difficulties with her health. Eh? Nothing physically wrong with my sister. Is looks tired mostly. Oh, Jesus. Alma. I'm fine, brother. Obvious you're not. Please look after my father. My frame rate shitter there. When it started Netflix. Actually, check. It's not me. I don't think so. Weird. The next expedition. We discovered the Dalmascan capital of Rabanastra used to lie upon the ruins, only be the royal city of Lassalia, ancient capital of the lost kingdom of Ivalice. My stream doesn't shit because... Fuck. Remnants which now sit suspended above the fathomless chasm. We have come and I shall tell you, they both appear in my ancestors' account of the rise of evil papers. Written Chronicle is now proving Valesian legend to be more fact than fairy tale. It's a matter of time before scholars and historians from across the realm come to the same conclusions. I'll not rest until I've revealed the truth of young Ramza's role in King Delita's ascension. Clear my ancestors Orbonne derived the false accusation against him by the church. And what are we waiting for? The possible destination in mind, moving there safely, however, is another matter. The Mughals? Gonna help us? Oh no. Mughals, right? Yeah. I almost forgot there were Mughals in this. When it comes to usefulness, I am first in the field. The furriest in the field. Would you like to feel my fur? Hey. All you do is jest. Further ill will. If anything, I owe my thanks for recent contributions. What happened to the venom-spitting adder? We'll know and hate. Not buying into this all-too-convenient transformation. Showing the world that Ivalice actually existed will not validate the claims chronicled in the papers. That is correct. lies with Ramza Beulv. Find evidence of his hidden role. Oron's testimony true. I had turned the focus of my research to Dilithus Forgotten Companion, War of the Lions, underlying struggle with an unknown force. Calamitous or Parasite. Holy crystals. Ramses silently sought to rid the world of a darker evil. Countless companions lost to a cause that would go unwritten. Orbonne Monastery. There's a scene about it in the Zodiac Brave story. Married the princess legitimize his claim to the throne of the Ivalice. I see someone has been paying attention. How would Ramses crusade against the Lucavi? Take him back there. Sinister being who engendered was said to have slumbered beneath the monastery. What would have the means to create something so powerful? Ultima. I, Seraph. Ultima? What's a Seraph? Servants of the gods. Those who chose to worship Ultima, referring to her as an angel of blood. Whoa. Interesting. Spell claims to have experienced in the Praetorium, incidentally also called Ultima, was in fact an elegant interpretation of the very magics introduced to Hydaelyn by the High Seraph. Huh? What would that mean? I've spoken with several colleagues back in Garleon regarding their opinions on the ancient incantation. The manner in which Ultima ethereally manifests should not be possible on Hydaelyn. Discovered that the Allegans learned the spell from a being not of this dimensional plane, as exactly how they convinced the being to impart that knowledge into them. Not of this plane. We're referring to. It said one similar to Omega. How long have you been looking from the shadows? What is he? What is he doing? What is he even doing here? Here to deliver the item? No need you to deliver it personally. A Moogle? Far too important. The principal was about to tell us how to find the Orbonne Monastery. But that I could. Don't know. Speak of a cataract situated River Zierchel, several leagues southeast of Rabanasta. There supposedly lied a monastery. Okay. A rare rivers, rare in the nation, more than half claimed by the sand. The river we seek can only be that which bisects Golmore on the Nakshan border. That invaluable information we owe thanks to our brothers Moogle, veritable authorities on Dalmascan geography. Huh. Earlier you claim you didn't know the monastery's whereabouts. Perhaps the Mughals themselves should explain. Home to the Vieiras. The one thing the Vieira did not suffer is trespasser. Get captured by Vieiras. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. There are Vieira who have spurned the strict code of their tribes. Okay. Finding and recruiting one to our cause might provide us with insight how to reach the Orbonne Monastery ruins. Nation's current turmoil has not made it easy to accomplish this task. I was stuck by a banga on the dock. Okay. And refused to accompany me. What's the message? Come on. Saw this device crafted to exact specifications. So that it's gonna work. Most likely it is my design that is stable. Like a horn or something? I almost rocketed my fork out of my spaghetti. Sell yourself too short. Here's to your success. Good day, or bye, Sid. Didn't have a message from a banga. Quest here? Making bacon bread. Hopefully this is not about bacon bread again. We'll do that after. The question that Ivalice once stood upon the lands we now call Damasca. Passage of time if remnants of those eras past faded beyond recognition. Signing it. Line of proof, valuable documentation. Thanks. Propose an apology. I believe that we Gallians were inherently better than, well, everyone else. It's the arrogance that controlled me my whole life. This guy even a Garlean? I fear that the Oversight may be playing with his heart. Since our time together on the Clockwork City, Ramza and I have grown inseparable. Something is obviously very wrong with poor Alma. First, we should speak of Alma's condition. You don't find her illness all too timely? Or a sight that plagues her? Hear her father speaking with the Othis, well before even his first foray into Monastery. However, I do not think this is entirely true. not to imply that Alma is trying to deceive us. I suspect it was the aura site itself that granted her this vision. What? Called my hypothesis on distinct frequency NLR type harmonic vibrations, tendency to promote ethereal amplification. Proteus exhibited none of the imprinting present in the Duma, no? Proteus has never resonated with the Genomus, always been his wife's pendant, his aura site shard, the Virgo, fuel his passion for Ivalice. Proteus is bound to Alma's desires, whatever those may be. Okay. Interference caused by other nearby shards. This is a lot of text that I'm not gonna up loud. A bit tough to follow already. Recommended that she destroy the necklace. Not only did she refuse, but she begged me this revelation from her father. I did the only thing I could. I devised a means with which I might impede, or at least lessen, the effects of the Otius. Amplify the NRR wavelengths emitted by the Virgo. It worked to interfere with those emitted by the Otius by shielding Alma from the brunt of their effect. The city below is all abuzz with the word of a Bangan brigand blithering about the ship landing. That's the one that had a message for me, and I'm supposed to go get their message. I didn't get the message. Hello? If I'd done this first, wouldn't that have been part of... Good things Alma's father isn't within earshot of this discussion. True. Maybe he's already too focused on the Rye Papers book. Where's that banga? Where's the banga? There he is. It was Boagi and his companion. Hey, big boy. I need to speak with you, and you alone. Just be floating over here with perfect earshot. What makes you think I won't lay you low right here, right now? We need information on the Goldmoor jungle, and thought a man as well traveled as you might be persuaded to provide some. Goldmoor. It is Vieira land. You offer the opportunity to tell us what you know. Genomus believes her next adventure lies beneath the jungle canopy. Why did you say that to him? Hello? I'd have expected as much. I came to ask if you would meet someone. Seeing as you and the principal did right by us before, I do not see a reason why I cannot take both of you. Alright. Let me know when you are ready to depart for Orbonne Monastery. I'm ready. I think it was said in an interview or something that Token, the music director for Final Fantasy, was given the opportunity to do a remix of Final Fantasy XII music, and he said, "Nah, those songs are already perfect or something like that. So I think it's just there's like no FF12 remixes. Even though he remixes like everything else from all the older Final Fantasy. Back to a life of Rugundry. Of course not. Ijuk, Renak, and I decided to re-enlist as Dalmascan Fusiliers. Occupying Garleans actually said yes, Kupo? Not exactly. We're now with the Resistance. No doubt heard of the uprising in Dalmasca that followed the Doman liberation. I was crushed under the iron heel of the 4th Legion. Since leaders were captured, tortured, and publicly executed. Gruesome display only served to further rally the survivors. A person can die, but an ideal will live on. Belong to several factions, yeah, so it was mentioned during the main story that there's like multiple business groups or something. Multiple factions. Belong to one known as Lentis Tears. She insisted that we introduce you. Supposed to be here. Oh. Not you, Hairball. Her! Meet with the general and hear her proposal. Not interested, we shall return you to Kugane unharmed. You have our Oral got your tongue? Orbonne Monastery dead ahead, lads. Lads!
That's so much steady food. So much stupidity.
Now occupied or something?
Meet up the monster. Go back.
Many moms to cover before nightfall. Oh! To bring you the Liberator. There she is. Here I thought she'd be taller. Didn't someone else also said this line? Knew it, a Vieira. I'm Fran. Proud daughter of Dalmasca, General of Valente's ears. I am Vieira. Surprise. Her kind are all supposed to be living amongst the trees, shun contact with the outer world. Most certainly did not expect to see one here in this sewer. Anga claimed to seek Orbonne. Does he speak true? Ruins lie deep within the Golmore jungle, place most sacred to my sisters. A great offense were you to violate with your presence. Traveled with Garleans, openly aiding those who would see our nation earn. How can we place our trust in one who would do such? What's with these replies? My blade has tasted the blood of too many Garleans to count. So bad. Oh my god. A Garlean is a Garlean. Wants to help Dalmasca and its impoverished masses. What would a Moogle know about my people? There is no need for threats. Let us then parley. Parley? Parley. The resistance requires men. Join us in ridding Dalmasca of its imperial invaders. Kind of... Your past deeds have made you well known to the leaders of both. They'll listen to you, or if not, they will listen to these scions to which you claim allegiance. Resistance requires gold. Gold to strengthen our forces from within. I believe my people are entitled to a portion of those profits. Grant me these simple things, and I shall personally guide you safely to the ruins of Orbonne. And what of the Lexentalis? Me to victory, and I'll take the Emperor himself. Those are my conditions. Deliver your requested the science, but none of them, they're all asleep. Tell them my demands, but know the fate of your expeditions. Hang on how well you do so. Let's say we have our work cut out for us, Coupeau. You and the Fusiliers are to accompany the Liberator. A detailed report how my demands are received. You are a fool to trust them, princess. Princess? Pique with Mont Blanc. Mont Blanc? Where are you? Yep. No. Do not be put off by Lady Flan. The general has quite the edge to her. What an adventure! And I'm ready to give up my place on the Priesta just yet. Come to their jungle. Hurry, hurry. Tell someone of our adventure quick, I'll positively burst. Whoa, did I click the wrong thing? Let me tell them. I don't say anything new here. Where have you been? Woman asks much of us. The Vieira have ever been wary of outsiders. For centuries, their many tribes have remained hidden in the jungles, contempt their self-imposed solitude. Each tribe has its own strict code. Mete? Many of Vieira will spend her entire life bound to the territory of her ancestors, quote, unwilling and unable to venture beyond its borders. All contact with the outside world, unless it is to protect the jungle. Generation, there are those Vieira who long for a life beyond the verdant seas of trees, blah blah blah. I guess it is that Fran is one such individual. Also happens to be the only individual we know who can guide us to the monastery. Seems that our hero's sword arm won't be enough to see us through this predicament. We need to don the right mantle of a diplomat. What could go wrong? Yeah. I'm on my cell phone. I know you said not to call unless it was urgent, but this is urgent. Peers have come to a decision on your request. Grant any request for immediate disclosure with a reminder that the information is much too sensitive to discuss over link pearl. Meet me in the Ruby Bazaar. I shall duly apprise you with their judgment. Right. Let's do it to it. Gotta run over to the Ruby Bazaar. Zoom. About how you united the whole of Eorzea under a single standard and convinced the Holy See to end a 1,000-year conflict. Compared to that, asking for a few soldiers and a coffer or three of gil should be a piece of roll and berry cake. Or Boagi down at the Kugani landing of our progress. Mention he has to keep an eye on us. Boom. Srinak Ijuk Boagi. friend is not too bad. Once you're on a good side, her only good side being her backside. But you didn't hear that from me. Finally come to accept Bagaman gone for good. I'll never forget how we met. And do not allow my hatred to consume me as it did him. I'm ready to make Ruby Bazaar. Impressive. Assume you have no objection to joining you. Zoom. Vessels such as ours require extensive maintenance to remain skyworthy. Wagi, take as long as you need. If you're not gonna, I will stay here with your ship. Alright, alright. We're getting there. I think this is gonna be like the last quest to do before we get there. My friend, AFK. You're waiting on me? Do it. Wagi. We're ready. Heard the Ruby Bazaar. A lovely lady and a banga? I was expecting you to be alone. Pleasure to meet you. Yugiri? Apologize for making you come all this way. Hey, aren't you supposed to be on the other side of the planet? Serve Lord Hien, rightful ruler of Doma. I'm Taru, the Scions of the Seven Dawn. I'm only here seeing as no one else could be bothered. Now claim allegiance to Lentha's Tears, resistance group seeking to accomplish what you have done in Doma and Alamigo. What tidings have you brought us? I'm not in the position to grant you the funding you seek. Ah! Prides itself in its neutrality, be it in matters of political or personal. What of our relationship with the Eorzean Alliance? What I meant to say was, here in Ingashi, East Aldernord Training Company prides itself in its neutrality, be it matters political or must understand our position. Simply supplying coin to any one group will make it appear that we somehow favor that group over another. Seeing as we conduct business openly and fairly with everyone, doing such would be sending the wrong message and ultimately harm profits. By selling to both sides, you maximize profits while good men and women perish. How convenient. Bruh. We are a business. Does not mean, however, we are blind to the needs of our customers. But mutually beneficial arrangement. If it were my choice, I would provide you a little resistance with all the funding it needs. Not my choice. Won't be as crestfallen when I inform you the Eorzean Alliance will also be unable to provide any assistance. Did everything in your power to try and convince the leaders of each city-state, only to watch as they politely decline our proposal, claiming an unfortunate lack of intelligence or resources. Bruh! How did you? Doma is open to further welcoming like-minded organizations. This include our Dalmascan brothers and sisters still suffering under the imperial yoke. Word has it that the latest attempt at reclaiming your kingdom ended in failure, resulting in the loss of countless lives, including many of the resistance leaders. You are not mistaken. Those remaining have been forced to take refuge deep beneath the streets of Orbonne Monastery. The Fort Jin has already defeated you once. Current resistance will not survive another tilt against the Empire's disciplined ranks. Doma is to join hands. Dalmasca, you must first prove to us that you will stand as one. Doma, as a full-fledged ally, would serve far better to strengthen our cause than a few temporary soldiers. Even if we were able to wrest Dalmasca from the Empire's grasp, of unity, the resulting chaos could prove more perilous. You understand much of our situation. You would refuse your aid to Lentia's tears, am I correct? Message to help you plan your next step. You have a wise master. He understands that without proper planning, driving one enemy from your midst simply creates room for the other, for the next. Lady Fran will no doubt be pleased to hear that your response was exactly what she expected. You knew this whole time that your demands would be rejected if you still let this farce play out. It's all necessary to prove an important point to our leader. Running around here, convening people from the other side of the world, saying like, hey guys, can I bother you? I just want to do this raid, right? I don't Lady Fran needed to show the princess just exactly getting herself into. The princess? What about Goldmore's jungle? Can you believe this? Right back to where we started. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. That was a bit weird of an interlude. But I'm guessing we're not gonna be meandering. If it is as you say, it is most unfortunate. I suppose we did everything in our power. Why would Lady Fran, Alexandra, filed the Paisa chase? Knew from the start you were not. Wagi mentioned something about Fran proving appointed our leader, wherever that may be. People in positions of power can prove both naive and stubborn. Simply telling a leader he is wrong may not convince her of the fact. Naive and stubborn, and the resistance is doomed. Chances are this leader is even worse. I would not be so certain, Mont Blanc. My guess is that the individual in question is still quite young in experience. Lady Fran is trying to teach her to be an effective leader through example, allowing her to make her own mistakes, gaining her ability to learn and grow from them, blah 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 blah. A young girl of royal blood. Suppose we cease with baseless presumptions, defector. It's Fran! The door was open. I would be here on orders from the leader of the Lentisteers, against my better judgment. You and your colleagues are most welcome on the Prima Vista. What is it your leader would have of us? She recognizes that you were sincere in your attempts to see them fulfilled. For that effort, you are to be compensated. That is most generous. Okay. Tell us where to go. Orbonne Monastery. hidden behind a waterfall here. We have our thanks. Father, I shall plot a course immediately. Ramza, what is going on here? Alma should be in bed. Who are our guests? Against prepare a leap into danger's maw. Keep your wits about you. Lady Fran is strong, then again, so was Bagamna. Oh, if you'll excuse me. Are you mad? Trip to the surface in your condition? High Seraph beckons. He speaks through me. He speaks to me through the Otius. The what? He can help clear our family name. The Charlatan has no say in this. I'm your father, and I insist you remain here on the airship. Mother, this is what this is all about. What it's always been about. Care not about Ivalice or the Oran name. Seek to use the Orsight to bring Mother back. But you haven't been able to do that. Still do not understand how exactly it is that the shards translate one desires into reality. That is where I can help. I can ask the High Seraph. It is she who created the Oversight. Ultima has bid me to come to her place of imprisonment. If we free her, she will reveal unto us the secrets of her creations. It's not a good idea. Those words do not sound like a good idea to me. Do you hear what you're saying? Even if there was the slightest chance of bringing Mother back, we cannot risk your life in doing so. Your brother's right. I bear the thought of you losing you. Either of you. It is too late. Oh no. He was possessed all along. Wish you loved Ramza more than you do me. Not be cozened by your daughter's words. They are not your own. Whoa! What the? Oh my! No! No! Finally, something exciting. Gods forfend. No one can control the power within those shards. No one. Take this. It might be the only thing that can save Alma. Must hurry to the monastery. We leave for the Golmore jungle. Now! At the High Seraph. Now look what has happened. Or why is you toss all the remaining shards into Hell's Lid and cut your losses? I don't believe what I just witnessed. That didn't happen. Vice should function as intended. As long as Ultima continues to wield the Oddius to be able to interfere, it only works if we fight on them. But we must make haste. What do we do? What do we do? I've been such a fool. Now I've lost my daughter. Hey Ramza, let's go. Set our engines at full speed. Zoom. Yeah, more in Brita. Welcome to the land of my people. Forest. Alma! Alma! What is he doing? Be gone! What the fuck?
What the fuck was that?
When they just do the scene in the airship? Blood of the Invoker. Fill the ancient covenant that went unto me the vessel promised. Whoa! Oh no! What just got? Girl is not well. Continue this back at the Prima Vista. So we're gonna go back to the Prima Vista now. Oh, it's him! The courage to face true evil. what are you gawping at? Ship is this way, Kupo. Yeah, I'll be right there. Jesus. Magic rift was necessary to seize Alma. Quite possible that Ultima is capable of traveling beyond the bounds of Orbonne Monastery. However, or aside all that High Seraph requires to do so, then we are in grave danger. Must do something quick. Must act. First Alma, now Ramza. Ramza is gone. What have I done? City of Lost Angel. Half credits. Do something. We need to do something. I'm sorry, Genomus. My design flawed. We all saw how it succeeded in drawing Alma back from the rift and shadowing the Otius. The loss of the boy is not yours to bear. Focus here should not be on our failures, but what we have learned from them. The being beyond the rift spoke before claiming Ramza. It referred to you as blood of its invokers. Could it be your ancestors are responsible for Ultima's summoning? Tales of the High Seraph existed far before even the earliest of Ivalician legends. Who exactly did summon Ultima? Why does she think them your kin? Oh! Look! I have a bad feeling about this, Kupo. Oh boy. Ramza, dead. Allow about as well as you carry yourself in battle, Oron. Say he was dead, my lord Delita. Merely that he has abandoned his mortal vessel. Or what would he do such a thing? He's finally come to Ivalice, not to be had from further sacrifice. Kingdom is won, and this victory is as much his than it is mine. Without him, I would not be standing here before you. He is both king and colleague to see him saved. Knights to me, we ride for Orbonne. My lord, wait. Jorah Glabados, first of the Zodiac Braves, was not the hero the church would have you believe. He betrayed Mother Hydaelyn for the promise of coin and power, summoning forth a terrible evil from the depths of the celestial abyss. believed only one of the lands chosen. Only a warrior of light. Stand against this threat. While victorious in battle, Ramza was unable to see the darkness vanquished. Failure was all that awaited our warrior of light. What chance do you presume any other might stand? Are you saying I should do nothing then? Brother's final wish before he surrendered to the Ether, that his name be struck from the annals of history. What is this you speak of your brother's wishes? Imprison Ultima. Prison is only as strong as the seal on its gates. Ramza sacrificed his body to ensure that the Angel of Blood would never again walk the land. I believe that if people knew of this sacrifice, it only inspired them to seek out the holy stones and repeat the mistake of those come before. You avouch yourself his friend, and you will honor this, his final plea. No, Ramza should not be forgotten. He should be raised up as a hero. Only he might be my knight Galan. He is gone, my lord. Oh. Oh man. But did what he did for Hydaelyn. Would one day too heed the crystal's call. Come, ruler of Ivalice, restore peace to this war-torn realm once and for all. Wait, Ramza, don't leave me! We'll make a fine and just king, Delita. So you do not stray from that path. Goodbye. Ramza! Oh, this is pretty sad. We're certain they will guide the heroes of a new era to Ramza. Is what Ramza wished, my lord. I don't believe I can bear another farewell. Consider my offer to remain as member of my court. Only a matter of time before the cardinal and his temple knights grow wise to my past. I would not have my presence here implicate you as well. It was a lot of spaghetti. Such I penned this chronicle of the hero's journeys. I fear the world, however, is not yet ready for the gospel contained within these pages. I believe they will confiscate every existing copy and lock them away in the library. One day, when the church has fallen out of favor, the chronicle will be discovered, and rule shall prevail. So Church learns that it was you who penned the chronicle of your life. Whoa! She's pregnant. Pregnant. Ooh. Whoa! Was the echo, wasn't it? Gonna explain everything. Removal of Ramses' name from the history books, the right papers, the pendants, was all set in motion by Orbonne himself. The liberator's visions is to be taken as fact. It also appears we now know that the High Seraph meant by blood of my invoker. Not speaking of ancestors in the sense of actual kin, line of those chosen by Hydaelyn to serve her as warriors of light. Abduct Ramza, or even Alma. Unless there's something you haven't been telling us. He was using us to lure out. Is her vessel the High Seraph desires? What? How long have you been awake? He's okay. I've been a fool. Told our leader that it did not matter if our request for aid was refused, for had an alternative ploy. General. It was all right, Bwagi. My intention was to claim one of these oversight in the name of the resistance and use its power to lay waste to the Garlean occupants. I mean, this whole time you were playing us for fools? Or trust a woman with ears longer than mine, I always say. Every right to be angry. Apologize for misleading you. Believe me, I no longer have any desire to deceive you and yours. I'll see you to the Orbonne Monastery and ask not in return that you let me join in your rescue of Ramza. I do not do this for any one of you. I do it for my people in both Golmar and Rabanast. People who may die if this High Seraph is allowed to return to power. Angry eyebrows. Okay. We've been at it for like an hour. About an hour and 20 minutes and we finally unlocked the raid. Okay. So I unlocked it. Heck. Ready to roll out. You just repair my gear. Oh. repair my gear? Not really. Okay. You're right there, brother. We must do something. Do what Mughals do best. Dance. Dance, I say. You High Seraph. Ah! You've defeated tougher opponents on both Aldenard and Othard. Ultima will rue the day she rose up against the one and only warrior of light. She will, won't she? If your vision is true, then not even the Zodiac Braves, warriors of light themselves, could defeat the High Seraph. Are you certain we should not just allow Ramza's seal to endure? No. That would mean abandoning Ramza. What then? Our options are left to us. It was all my fault. Vincent with Ramza and my father who were deviled by the Oricite when it was in fact me all along. You're wrong, Alma. The Oricite held no power over you, it never did. Blame yourself for matters beyond your control. What of Ramza? Done because he tried to save me. Please, you must bring back my brother. Don't know what I would do if I lost him too. As much of this past moon, but not is more important than what I ask you now. Please find Ramza. Hey, Fran. At least it was not, until it was. But you must understand, I was only thinking of my people. I have not once held you as an enemy, only as an obstacle. I hope we can work together to save the land. Terror of evil that draws even... Okay. Alright. Do something quick. Go up on. Please, must find them. Alright, so we're just gonna wait for everything. Party. What? That. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to see what's gonna happen in there. Well, the story here has been a bit confusing. Anything. Like I wasn't. It's weird because they have that scene where you see the portal appear behind Alma and it gets taken away. You go down forest and it's like the same scene happens again, and then Hamza gets taken. Very feels like a bit. Feels a bit weird to have that scene take place. Used that staff thing or whatever. They use that and then they don't. If they use that in the first scene and then the second scene, it does what it's supposed to do. Just a bit confusing. Confusing, you could say, right? So. Gonna yeah. I'm pretty excited for Blue Mage. It's gonna unlock in like next week. So. Hopefully, Blue Mage is gonna be pretty fun. It's gonna be like weird streaming it if class starts from level 1 and stuff, so. Alright. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Either he feels corrupted, Kupo. Harpy. This isn't a boss, right? Or are we taking this long to pull? Okay, those give doom. Oh, it's a ghost. Oh! Skeletons. This is a pretty light show. Yeah. Oh. Okay. It all feels familiar, like back in Ridorana. It's over here. Nothing. What the? Can you go over there? Okay. This is pretty nice looking. This is someone. Oh, something. My name is Mustadio Bonanza. All paths lead through me. Oh, nice painting. Oh, it's like the gun mech. There's different guns or something? Okay. Watch this. Okay, we choose right and left. Okay, we have to defeat the axe. Okay, I see.
You shall promise. Promise won't save you from what comes next.
What the? Eh! Oh no, am I dead? Oh! I didn't get. I couldn't read it. Maybe I think I had to keep my back to it. I'm not even sure.
We're just warming up. I am a man of my word.
I'll wait to see what these do. Okay.
I'm ready, bitch. What's this?
No, don't hit me! Oh my god. I'm dead. Did I take that? I guess I did.
I'm rats in the castle. Victory is not so close as you think.
Oh. Ballistic missile. Guess I could have used bird stance there. Oh boy.
You're making this too easy.
This is taking a lot of damage. I mean,
I see you.
right on scene. Right side of the body remain undetected.
This be your final testament.
They still take a lot of damage. Whoever's tanking is like not really pulling it too well, I guess, right? And the damage is like pretty harsh. I'm not sure if it's just because. Oh no, ouch. Oh no, I'm dead. Oh, I'm not dead, baby! I'm gonna stand in those AoEs. Like, it's pretty straightforward, except like the sniping thing. I didn't get that. I thought I was supposed to show the one that was not, like... Fuck! I popped my cooldowns! God, this is annoying. Managed to pop Earth Stance there, I think last second. I kept my stacks. This is pro monk play, by the way. Oh fuck, I died. Yeah, okay. Can we... Yeah? Are you gonna pull him? Are you gonna pull it over here? One day?
So you're brave. With this much enemy camp, at long last, come to the Netherworld.
Yeah. It was a pretty weird fight. Another Bukavi? It appears to be a knight. But how? Agrias. There's like prison cells or something. Guess I missed the Agrias apparition or something that appeared. Or is this just the boss? Agrias. That's not how she's supposed to look like, is it? Wish it was a 10-second cooldown, that'd be great actually. Unusable.
To the current of life we succumb. Its judgment swift and final. Its bite as cold as steel.
I didn't understand what I was supposed to do there, I guess. Oh, what the fuck?
Needs to be cleansed.
Ouch. I didn't understand anything to do there. I think maybe I was supposed to hit only certain ghosts because I had a certain action. Maybe.
The dreams of men are fleeting, yet they must be embraced if they are to flourish. Have you the faith to do as much?
Sword Knight. Shield Knight. Guessing these guys need to be tanked or something. I don't think we're gonna do. I don't think we're gonna do this one. Right? I don't think so. Oof. Okay. Are we gonna start? You're pulling 1 full second before, dude. Come on. I
To
go
the
over
current of life we
here.
succumb. Its judgment swift and final. Its bite as cold as steel.
The mechanic. So now when my cooldowns come up, I should not use them.
Seven shadows cast, seven fates foretold.
Wait, this?
Path like death, and death alone!
Hey man, get out of there. Get out of there.
I call out to the skies and tremble as the brilliance of 1,000 bolts blinds mine enemies and tears their flesh asunder!
Oh baby, gotta keep my stacks.
The dreams of men are fleeting, yet they must be embraced if they are to flourish.
Looks like
Have
a
the faith to do as much.
bad phase, baby. Oh, ouch. Fuck! Oh, dude. Where are you running away?
Oh, divine light, send us from our sins! Gaze deep into the light!
Ouch.
Well, lost have spoken. Let their words echo in your empty soul. Ruination is come!
Once you know what to do here, it's not too difficult.
On guard!
Oh, fuck!
Seven shadows.
Help me!
Seven fates foretold. Yet at the end of the broken path lie death, and death alone!
Over there! Oh, don't stack, dude. Fucking.
The cleansing light shall be your guide.
Ouch. Ouch. Yes, you don't need to stay in the circle. You just need to get the ability. Pretty sure. I'm so bad at this game, goddamn.
Well aloft have spoken. Let their words echo in your empty soul. Ruination is come!
Should I do it 10%? Guess I should let someone else do the limit break.
On guard!
No! No! You have to get in there. Annoying. Ouchie. This is like a whack monk fight. Okay, I guess they killed her. We can't see her death animation because we're just stuck in here. Stuck in there. Oh, Dragoon boots, huh? The arcane circle. Whoa! Oh, I got them. Got the Dragoon boots. Amazing. Ow. I'm gonna go out on a limb and guess this place is fairly old. Or trash, I think. Well, it's really corrupted now. Just trash. Just pull. Hello? No agionto. Another one of those. Another one of those. Once, when I was very young, I heard the elders speak of a dark city where the horrors that haunt our nightmares dwell. What the?
Your coming was foretold, servant of Ivalice. Or
Oh!
perhaps you serve
It's the
another.
Thunder God!
I am Count Sidolphus Orlando. Your journey ends here.
It's him! It's him, the Thunder God.
The hearts of men are black with corruption and must needs be cleansed.
Oh no.
I call out to the skies and tremble as the brilliance of 1,000 bolts blinds mine enemies and tears their flesh asunder. 7 shadows cast, 7 fates foretold, yet at the end of the broken path lies death, and death alone.
Okay. Like a close strike.
Open your eyes to the darkness and drown in its loveless embrace. The gods will not be watching. Misfortune hangs heavy on a head once held high. Such is poor cover for when the heavens fall. Come, show me more. To the current of life we succumb. Its judgment swift and final.
Oh.
Its bite as cold as
I see, I
steel.
see. Really not
The
clear.
sword is to die by the sword. There is time enough for regret in the flames of hell.
Win the circle. No.
Honed is the blade that severs the villain's head. Endless is the path that leads.
So the mechanic just one-shotted us. Somehow I didn't understand what I was supposed to do. This is the Wipe City where there's in chat. Okie. Whew. What does this guy pull like 2 seconds?
The hearts of men are black with corruption and must needs be cleansed. I call out to the skies and tremble as the brilliance of 1,000 bolts blinds mine enemies and tears their flesh asunder.
It's so dramatic.
Current of life we succumb, its judgment swift and final, its bite as cold as steel. Open your eyes to the darkness and drown in its loveless embrace. The gods will not be watching. Misfortune hangs heavy on a head once held high. Such is poor cover for when the heavens fall. Come, show me more. Seven shadows cast, 7 fates foretold. Yet at the end of the broken path lies death, and death alone. To live by the sword is to die by the sword. There is time enough for regret in the flames of hell. Honed is the blade that severs the villain's head. Endless is the path that leads him from hell.
He put it onto me. Whoa! Jeez. A resurrecting body flew up in the air. That was pretty sick. Uh-oh. One of the ads don't have a tank. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Run away from it. Find ruination. Okay, so it's the line AoE. Oh no, it's coming for me! Ah! Whoo! Oh, fuck! Oh, don't go on me! Give me be! Okay, not too bad. Could have done this. Oh no.
I have been called the God of Thunder. You now know why. Upon my holy blade, the very world lies in balance. And now...
Level 3 tank of me. But that didn't help. Nice. Okay. Well, it's not too bad. I think that ad phase is like pretty much more clear than this guy's regular attacks. Whew. The Necro Hole. The Necro Hole? Oh my god.
The hearts of men are black with corruption and must needs be cleansed. I call out to the skies and tremble as the brilliance of 1,000 bolts blinds mine enemies and tears their flesh asunder.
All you're doing is just slapping your swords around.
Its
He's
swift and final. Its bite as cold as steel. Open your eyes to the darkness and drown in its loveless embrace. The gods will not be watching. Misfortune hangs heavy on a head once held high. Such is poor cover for when the heavens fall. Come, show me more.
Oh shit, I'm dead. Oh no, I'm not, I didn't get hit!
7 shadows cast, 7 fates foretold.
But it was
At the end of the broken path lies death, and death alone. sword is to die by the sword. There is time enough for regret in the flames of hell. Hold is the blade that severs the villain's head. Endless is the path that leads him from hell.
I'm gonna keep my cooldown here for when we're up. Yes. Oh, fuck! I guess it's my fault. I should get out of the way, probably. No. I mean, it's not too bad. It's not too complicated. It doesn't do like the delayed AoE thing. Like in the like other bosses have.
I am called the God of Thunder. You will now know why. Upon my holy blade, the very world lies in balance. And now the scales...
Oh!
Show me more. A piteous display. Were you expecting a modicum of rust? You will find my defenses quite impenetrable. Escape is not so easily granted. They who dwell aloft have spoken. Let their words echo in your empty soul. Ruination is come.
Oh, jeez.
Even the strongest of shields cannot defend the weakest of wills. A moment's hesitation beckons a lifetime of pain.
Run away! Run away!
You will find my defenses quite impenetrable.
Ouchie.
Hark! The screams of ruin rise above the storm's discord. Shudder not in her endless cold.
What is he doing? What was this guy? What was the monk doing? Oh my god.
Come, show me more. Escape is not so easily granted. Were you expecting a modicum of rust? You will find my defenses quite impenetrable. Piteous display. Impetuous fools.
We did it.
It is time I bade you farewell.
Oh, healer coat. Time for the final boss.
Is it sanctum you seek, my wayward children? Or perhaps you are come in search of power? That which lies at your feet, that blessed bauble can grant you both. You need but will it so. Now, take up your salvation and be gone. Mortal agency in matters divine shall not be suffered.
Okay. Whew. Okay. I kind of like the hair from the front. From the back, it kind of looks like a Penis head. Okay. Gonna change it back after.
You shall rue the day you raised your eyes to the heavens. Kneel before me.
Jesus. Man. Fuck!
Your very soul shall not escape my wrath. Denizens of the abyss, from ink of blackest night, I summon you.
Whoa. Run away from that. Oh, it's that guy.
Before me.
Oh no. Oh no.
Denizens of the abyss, from ink of blackest night, I summon you. Denizens of the abyss, from ink of blackest night, I summon you.
Oh no, not that guy. I don't like that guy. Okay. I mean, nothing too bad so far, right? Grand boss. Okay. Still safe here.
Defiance.
Oh, Jesus. Those guys have to stack. This is pretty cool, like all those three bosses. Whoa, it's our friend! Our friendos, they're helping us.
Bear your steel.
Come on, let me hit you. What the?
As the light of life before rising to the heavens in a cleansing conflagration of divine benevolence. Your sins, your souls are undone.
Whoa! We're gonna fight her on just this, like, just a small rock.
You will not intervene.
No goddamn dying.
I have only gold. Few can claim to have endured the might of my will. Denizens of the abyss, from ink of blackest night, I summon.
Westward march.
Kneel before me.
Oh! They march east. Thought I was gonna march east. Okay, that's kinda whack.
Your very soul shall not escape my wrath.
Okay.
Kneel before me.
Oh, fuck. I misjudged that. I thought the third one was also gonna move, but it didn't.
Denizens of the abyss.
It's kind of a fight and you want to look around a lot. What the? Can I do this? Oh, here.
Denizens of the abyss, from ink of blackest night, I summon you.
Well, phase 1 wasn't much of a fight. You're good. You're doing good.
Denizens of the abyss, from ink of blackest night, I summon. Kneel before me. Your very soul shall not escape my wrath.
Okay.
Kneel before me.
Over here. Pick one, I don't really care.
Denizens of the abyss, from ink of blackest night, I summon. Denizens of the abyss, from ink of blackest night, I summon.
Shit, doesn't increase my damage. Damn. Come on. What the?
Kneel before me.
Hey, don't run into here. Don't do that. Thanks. A weird mechanic. Run all the way over here.
Denizens of the abyss, from ink of
I'm
blackest
guessing
night, I
mechanics loop now.
Your very soul shall not escape my wrath.
Westward march.
Kneel before me.
Kadoosh.
I see it now, in you. Denizens of the abyss, from ink of blackest night, I summon.
Did we do it? We did it!
I am your mother. I am your maker. I am Ivalice. Consign me unto darkness, and your light will be forever lost.
That wasn't too bad. Definitely like, I don't say it's the hardest alliance raid, but it's like pretty hard because it's like the mechanics are like not clear at all. Time to high roll on these romps. Moon pants. Can't roll. What are these bozos doing? Taking a picture? Huh? The nerds? Like nerds taking a picture to remember this? Yeah, it wasn't the hardest, but like the fights are like pretty okay. They tried some unique things, like well, not really unique, but like unique actions and stuff. Like, hey guys. But those, like, they're not clear what you're supposed to do first time you see them, right? Because like there's that mechanic with the shield that you have to block, but it's not clear that it's just because at first glance it's just you go into the circle and then it looks like you get the shield ability. You're like, okay, I click the shield ability, but it's only from the front, so I get to turn around to see the boss. And that's like, yeah, okay. The like the sniper mech guy, it was like you gotta turn the side that is uncovered, like not covered by your circle, right? Anyway. And the Thunder God fight, it's like it's not clear at all which one is the close attack and which one is the far attack. Thank you all for coming to my aid. Oh, it's OG Ramza. You have my thanks. You have achieved what I could not. Whoa, that's me. Thank you for seeing my final wish fulfilled. Whoa, it's them. Not gonna show us the faces, huh? Whack! Sacrifice has finally been given meaning. Oh, we are. Whoa, it's all of them! Mother Idolin's bosom, so that we may finally rest. Alright, see ya. When they showed everyone, it's like kind of a bit too much. Could have just kept it to like Ramza and the three other, right? You are the true heroes of this story. Wait. Delita. Why have I missed you, old friend? You deserved better than what history gave you. Could have done more. Countless centuries did I long for the day that we might meet once again. What's weird is that it's like the Star Wars thing. The Star Wars Force Ghost thing where like when there's like spirits of dead people that appear, it's like, okay, but why do they look young? Like, wouldn't they look like if they live old? Wouldn't they look like what they looked like old when they died? Like, why does Obi-Wan Kenobi look like his old self if he can just look like what he wants as a Force ghost in Return of the Jedi, right? Anyways, you're alive. The hero Ramza and good King Delita. Why would I lie about something like that? My question is, why wouldn't you? It's almost sad to see her quest come to an end. Despite what Lady Fran says, I have no doubt that you will come through in the end. It's been an honor. I only wish Bagamnan were here with us to celebrate this day. I owe you an apology. I was wrong without you. Whether to be in a council room or in the field of battle, you have proven yourself more than worthy of many praises the bards sing. Save me, thy seraph. I convinced myself my research was the most important thing in my life. All the while you two were standing before me. How can you find it in your hearts to forgive your father? We're still here, or are we not? You proved your theory through. Ivalice existed. Ramza existed. Oran Durai was not a heretic, but a hero. We needn't burden ourselves further. Don't allow our ancestors' name to remain. And we will not. It's simply not in the matter you'd think. Be adding a final act to the Zodiac Brave story. I shall not leave out those nameless heroes who fought alongside Ramza, without whom the young noble would have surely perished. What do you want, Father, for the story to end? It will only end on the stage, live on in the hearts of the crowd. They were right. just as abundance guided us, and we shall guide the masses through our play. Now you see. Thanks are not nearly enough to express my gratitude for all you have given us. Perhaps after I complete the Zodiac Brave story, I shall pen a tale about the legendary Warrior of Light, who adventures across the 3 great continents. You'll have your work cut out for you. She has enough battles under her belt to fill at least 3 tomes, if not 4. Will you stop doing that, Sid? Her tale is far from over, isn't it? The world is constantly in danger and you have to save us every time. Jesus. Are they gonna play the play? Just for us? What? Final dress rehearsal for the night. Make it count. Lights. Music. Be no more mistakes from you two. Mother crystal clear. That almost went somewhere else. Yeah. You're going to perform the new final act. Begin. Oh my god. A journey together. Soar like the griffin. Free? But how? One not bound by fate. For all eternity. What? Eternity? Warriors clutch stone to breast. What? Faded memories. The British skill. Are they singing? An opera? Were they singing the whole time? We're both wonderful. I don't know. I'm gonna clap for that. There's always room for improvement. Again from the top. Again. I've had enough of this. I was promised starring role in my contract. Spear them off screen. Or Genomus has us back to polishing boot buckles again. Ha 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 ha. Alright, I guess that's it for that. Meanwhile, oh, what? I guess our story isn't over just yet. What the hell are the Garleans doing here? We can make these, we can use these. We can make mechs. Noah. Gebrand? Ah, there he is. Technology utilized here bears striking similarities to our own. True power lies within these very walls. Our ancestors were as cunning as they were ruthless. Oh no! There was a traitor all along. In the troop. That's this Tartarus. Oh, is Tartarus the math guy? Is he gonna come back next expansion? That's gonna be sick. Next raid is like 3 Tartarus at the same time. Hope the new act was to your liking. I believe father has another masterpiece in his hand. We never find our place here in this foreign land. Will the people of Othard and Aldenard accept us for what we offer, in spite of who we were? No, it is childish to fret over such matters. Perhaps I'm still a child. Something happened that day I laid hands on my mother's necklace. It spelled the fear and hate in my heart and replaced it with love. Not only in the holy stone, but me, growing up. You, Mont Blanc, Herdy, Mikoto, Master Sid, Kawagi, Fran, even Lena. All helped fan that flame. How long is he gonna keep talking? I wish to author it myself. That is, you will allow it. Welcome here anytime. Thank you, Bashariurso. Us the play. Whoa. It's not on us, the players. True to our ancestors, bringing back my mother, saving my brother, many paths were walked on this journey. Merely the oversight that guided us to the Orbonne Monastery, or was it, dare I say, fate? Aravalin in Gashi, my father's disappearance. Paths may not have crossed. That is not fate, then. Now that Ramza's desire has been fulfilled, the oversight set in this necklace appears to have lost its blessing. But it's for the best. Not say farewell, for I would not have this meeting be our last. Mother, abandon not your wayward children of Ivalice, but deliver us from our sins, we might know salvation. Pray. Pray, Emo. Hey, Fran. I was wrong to doubt you. Whether it be in a council room or field battle, providing refuge for those displaced by the fighting, children, elderly, the wounded, show that all are welcome. Who will early supplies and good assist on this? Your Demlin for soldiery, both Lady Tadaru and Lady Yugiri seem much more amicable to this request. I reminded them. Must return to Dalmasca with these tidings. Someone not only convinced the myriad resistance factions to cease their infighting, but also cooperate. Organizations of a method in which the refugees might be transported safely across the borders. Refugees are safe, the civil war to be fought and won. Don't be surprised when I come again calling. Hey Broggy, as the captain, I will not forget you. Hope that maybe you will say the same. It's been an honor. For this assignment, I will spend my days alone in the library. Witnessing you and all you achieved in this short time together has inspired me. Put in the request with the students of Baldesian for an increase in field research. I think I shall start with something in lower line of sea. Thank you. Oh. Oh, the guy. Young man is from the Mujikosa and has come to study under me, under us, under our guidance. Yes. Thank you for this opportunity. This relationship is purely professional. Purely. Yeah. We're fat. All the thieves, but it is you who steal from us the right to live. Not think me merely the company's outfitter, did you? Terrible line, isn't it? Why did I have to pick the role of Hargath? Such a bloody bastard. Blood is the price of progress. It is the ink in which history's pages are written. Cover my eggs raw builds character, they say. Or at least I say. People's history. And my next great symphony. I reject for use in the Zodiac Braves story's newest act. Probably my job to use words to describe things. Don't have anything else to say? Okay. Back our streams. Almost over here. Principal Geonomus has agreed to give me an actual role in the play. Not Montblanc who stands before you, but Isilud Pengil, most handsome and noble, handsome of the Knights Templar, who has all of 2 lines before he must return to his proper place backstage working the lights. Do not forget that. Let's just take this quest here. Husband seeks an audience. Beacon built atop the ruins of a lost city. I'd so like to hear more of this latest adventure. So sans refreshment would be in poor taste. Send for an assortment of viands, a bottle of my finest. And again, why send a minion to do the job of a master? For me sends a woman in class all her own when it comes to matter of procurement, as you amply proved earlier. Decades of experimentation have found that not save the freshest of freshly baked bacon bread can truly be said to complement my vintage collection. What do we see? 10 loaves? None of the old stuff. Highest quality would do. High quality bacon bread. Alright, so I guess we're not gonna do that. We're just not gonna do that quest then. Okay. things, and that an adventure. But as thing, we must soon part ways. His unwillingness to turn him over to the Gallians, Eunomus had decided to purchase a permanent berth above Kugane for the Prima Vista. Supposedly, he has already received petitions from hundreds of Gaiko and Gainin to join the company. I'm delighted to learn that I am almost finished. How do you expect what to write an expose when all the battling forces of evil from beyond the void? A few more weeks and I'll have a draft. Oh wait, an outline. Stay here in Kugane a while longer, at the Raven's expense, of course. Farewell. Alright, well, this is that, and that's what it is. Thank you for coming by. It was a pretty long stream, actually, so... See you next time, tomorrow, for Say